For a long time I was calling for the rival RFX Guerrero sparring gloves to come in Velcro, and now finally rival have delivered. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. I'm Coach Simon, and here on Fit to Box channel I bring you all things boxing equipment. Today is the turn of the rival Guerrero RFX in the Velcro, and I have wanted these gloves to appear for a very long time. Originally Rival did produce the Loma gloves, rival Guerrero RFX, with that beautiful sort of pattern on the front, on the rear, and obviously it got Loma on there. Of course, Loma then signed with Venom, and so this glove basically wasn't on sale. These were like a limited edition. But then what Rival did do, even though they hadn't got Loma anymore, they still brought out the same glove, but it was the P4P edition, slightly different from the original version, as you can see, in terms of there was no Loma sort of badges on there, but it was essentially the same glove, just a little bit different to eliminate the Loma connection, even though quite clearly that is still a Lomachenko glove in the Ukrainian colours. So really like this glove. I did a scorecard for it, which I'll put onto the screen. But what I always thought was this would be great if they brought out the Velcro version. Now, of course, when it comes to Velcro, Rival are superb when it comes to their Velcro, and they have got their wrist lock 2 system, which is on some gloves like their RB10. It's on a few other of their gloves, and absolutely love that system. And to put that system onto these gloves, I always thought would be a great idea, and that is exactly what they've done. So let's have a look at these gloves. So as I say, I've already scored the lace version. I will score the Velcro version today. They've added the wrist lock 2 there, and I would say this is the best alternative to a normal Velcro that any company in the world has ever produced. I really do think that sort of seatbelt type arrangement is superb when it brings in the front of the glove and also gives a great rear of the wrist when it comes to that Velcro. And other brands have copied it, of course. So as I bring that round, you've got the angled cuff, which of course Rival is world known for also. So these are a leather glove, and these come in 2 colourways, the black and the yellow, which is what I've got, and they still, even in the Velcro, they come in the blue and the yellow as well. And as you can see, there's lots of sort of graphics on there. There's embroidery on the grip bar, there's embroidery on the rear of the glove there, as well as that wrist lock 2 there. And you can see that that is a very sleek profile when it comes to a sparring glove, and I really do like that. These are basically a bigger fight glove to what you can get from Rival. These are like their Guerrero fight gloves, but you can use them for sparring, which I think is superb. Now, they are £279.99, and I bought these from Fight Equipment UK, but anywhere that stocks Rival, you will find that you'll be able to get a pair of these. They are a very popular glove. So let's have a closer look at these gloves. Okay, beautiful style with these Rival RFX Guerrero sparring gloves. As you can see, you've got the Rival logo there, Rival, and behind the logo They've got some sort of pattern as well, which was in keeping with the Matrix original Loma gloves, but they've kept that on here. As you come down, you've got that lovely embroidery, RFX Guerrero V. That's obviously because of the V strap. And then you've got sparring in embroidery there. Lovely, lovely touch. And then on the front, you have got that iconic wrist lock 2 there. You've also got some embroidery on the grip bar. And then here you've got the P4P edition. Obviously that stands for pound edition. And then you've got Rival Sparring 16-ounce HDE-F, which is the padding that is in these gloves. And coming on to that padding, you have got medium in the knuckle, very protective padding. HDE-F is the type of padding in these knuckles, which obviously they have got HDE-F and SF-F padding when it comes to their fight gloves. So all they've done is they've made a bigger fight glove in these sparring gloves. The thumb, you've got a plain thumb, no logos on there. You've got a leather thumb attachment, and you've got a very tucked in thumb as well. On the front, you have got that wrist lock 2 strap system. These are almost like car seat belts, these are here, but you've got that system there. There's a couple of plastic buckles in there that are covered over by the leather, and then you've got this strap here. You've got these bits here, which is the start of the Velcro, and then it goes over the back, tightens at the rear with that angle there. So as I bring that round as well, the only thing I would say is when it comes to those, that just lifts up a little bit, and I do go into that later in this video. Face of the glove, you've got a soft grip bar there, embroidered with handcrafted with pride, and then you've got the wrist lock 2, and then at the bottom there you have got Rival. There's a place to put your name and write on the gloves, Sparring 16-ounce HDE-F and P4P edition. And then let's just have a look at the stitching. Very well made. This is a very complex glove to make, but I think they've done a really good job. I mean, the only place I would say is a little rough is maybe around here, and the other side there and there. But apart from that, the rest of the glove is really, really well made, especially with the amount of embroidery, logos that are on this glove. And I'll bring that round again there. And let's just have a look at the lining. And the lining is a really nice soft lining, not super soft, but it is soft, and it is very durable due to the quality of the materials they've used. So first up to the scale, 16-ounce glove, as you can see on there. Put it onto there. 16.1, so a little over 16 ounce, which is great. It's perfect in my scale. And 16.1, both gloves weigh the same as each other, and also perfectly in keeping with what a 16-ounce Velcro should be. Okay, so let's have a look at the comfort. So pull that Velcro, slide my hand in. Very sleek glove, as I've said, and then you simply pull, and you can see how the straps work on the wrist lock 2, and then pull it round the back, and you've got that angled Velcro at the rear. Now, when it comes to finger pad, the finger pads are like resting on, it feels like a seam, but it's quite flat. It's very comfortable. At the rear, again, very comfortable, both at the rear of the fingernails and at the front knuckles and those cuticles. On this glove, that is fine. You can open up with minimal effort, so again, that lends itself to being a good sparring glove. You can see that sleek design, and the thumb is tucked in, which is great, and with that wrist, you've got a really good supportive wrist as well. Okay, so let's just try the other one. So I slide my hand into the other one, and then grab hold of that Velcro, pull on those straps, and then pull it across, and get a really good tightness on the second glove as well as the first glove. And there you go. So you can see how sort of tucked in those thumbs are. With these ones, again, I can open up the gloves no problem. and obviously the more and more I use them, the better that will get. So really do like that. Again, when it comes to the finger pad, really comfortable. Rear of the nails and the cuticles and the front knuckles comfortable, and the thumbs also very tucked in and very comfortable, and you have got some really good support in both gloves on the rear of that wrist. When it comes to sparring, open hands fine. Love the sleekness of them. They do definitely feel like a bigger rival fight glove. The only thing I would say that could be improved is if you have a look on there, I'll just get them off. If you have a look, because obviously you've got the strap system that is held in place by two plastic sort of almost like D-rings in there, and then the only thing I would say is, as you can see, that there does stick out a little. Let me show you at the camera. So if they could get that more flush, that would be good, but of course it's difficult to get it flush when you've got this, which is an active strap. It's not like that strap's not moving. But that bit there is the only part of the glove that I would say sticks out a little and doesn't lend itself great to sparring. I haven't had any problems, and that is padded as well, so that's just a little concern. If they could come up with something that would just improve and just bring that in a little, that would really be me perfect on these gloves, I would say. Then on the bags, great knuckle protection, and also courtesy of that wrist lock too, great wrist protection as well, so I really do like them on the bags. So these gloves are going to go into the Fit2Box heavyweight Velcro price division for gloves between £200 English and £400 English, or $251 US to $500 US. As you can see, it is a Canadian company, and these gloves are made in Pakistan, like many gloves out there. Style, I have gone 98 style. Fantastic style. Love what Rival do when it comes to their style, the embroidery, the badges, and also the innovation, especially when it comes to that sort of wrist lock at the front, which I think is a great way to provide the Velcro on these particular gloves. When it comes to comfort, 96. Durability, 96. A very durable, well-made glove. Sparring, 96. Bag, 95. And value for money, 94. So 94, I've gone, it's £279.99. That is a big price for a Pakistan-made glove. I don't think there's another glove out there made in Pakistan that is that pricey. In saying that, I know that in other countries, I think in Canada, these gloves are about £180. So that's a totally different thing. I am scoring these on £279.99, which is the price that we have to pay here in the UK. Now that gives us a total score of 95.8. That is 4 Fit2Box stars, outstanding. That is the same score as the lace version. I like the lace version a little bit better when it comes to sparring, and I like these a little bit better when it comes to the bag work, courtesy of obviously the Velcro arrangement. So when it comes to Rival's gloves, £279.99 I think is a high price point. When you look through the gloves that they've got the RS100, which is currently about £195. That's a nice looking glove. It's a bit stiff, takes a long time to sort of soften up, and also durability basically lasts forever. Then you've got sort of gloves like the RB10, which is a bag glove, and that glove has got that arrangement, the wrist lock 2 on there, and also an excellent knuckle because it's got the D30. They're £199. So what I'm doing is I'm just going through the prices of the range of Rival gloves to sort of try and justify as to where I think these should be sitting. RB11 sparring glove and bag glove. Bag gloves £149.99. The sparring gloves £159.99. Again, they've got the wrist lock too. Then you've got the RS1 2.0. That is a synthetic glove, and that's about 170 English pounds. I think what I'm trying to say is I think these gloves at 180 to 200 pounds would be absolutely unbelievable. At $279.99, takes the shine off them a little bit. I do think that's a lot of money for a Pakistan-made glove. regardless of the fact of how nice they are and the innovation that's in them. So in summing up, what I would say is these have got superb style. I love the sleek profile. The wrist lock too, I'm a big fan of that. And obviously the angled wrist, I really like that, and lots of brands copy that. I like the fact that they're leather with Rival's very durable synthetic leather. I just think it's very tough. It takes a long time to soften. Lasts forever, yes it does, but I do prefer leather. I really do. Now, these gloves are well made also, and they are both on weight to each other as well. So when they've come to the weight, even with that extra sort of wrist lock system, they're still on weight for what you would expect as a 16-ounce Velcro. Now, price point, of course, I've mentioned that before, £279.99. I think that is high for these gloves. And also, just those plastic covers, how it sticks out a little there. Again, if I could improve any part of the glove, that would be the part. You know, it doesn't stick out a load. I don't think it's a problem. I certainly don't think it's dangerous. I think they've done a great job with it. But I think a little bit tighter in would really benefit these gloves. These gloves, 95.8. If you go onto my website, fit2boxchannel.com, you can see all of my price divisions. You can see the Fit2Box Heavyweight Velcro, where these are going to slot in. These, of course, with that score, the 4 stars, outstanding, 95.8. These, of course, go into the Fit2Box pound for pound list as well. That is the best gloves in the world, whether it be lace or Velcro. So I really love what they've done. I'm really pleased that they've brought out this version. I look forward to other colours coming out as well, because if they do some of the colours that they do in their fight gloves, these are going to be superb. I'm a bit confused really as to why they've gone blue and yellow and black and yellow. I think certainly they could have gone with the blue, red and white that they do in the fight gloves, and that would have looked superb. But hopefully going forward they do. I know that these are a very popular glove. I think that these would be even more popular if they were closer to £180 to £200 as opposed to £280, which is closer to £300. Again, on the last video, a viewer did say that in Canada these are £180. So I'm not quite sure why we're being ripped off like that for an extra £100 in the UK, but it is swings and roundabouts. Some things in the UK are cheaper and some things are more expensive. For these particular model, these are definitely on the higher side of the price point. Love what they've done, really think they're great gloves, great to use. Check out the website, have a look where they come against all the other brands and all the other gloves, but I wanted to bring you those. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit2Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.